But right now, we're going to play my most recently boosted character, the Scrapper, which is crazy fun. The build that I've got going right now is the shock build. I think I like shock training a lot. So we got a couple of these attacks that are like starting up and building some meter for us. Some cool mobility skills, just some of the ones that I like the most. And then we have the shock skills, which are like the heavy hitters. So this one's crazy fun. Does this big punch. A giant fist jab appears, and it can reset itself with this one. So sometimes you can like double tap it or triple tap it. This one's like a nice ground slammer. This one is like a super cool like rising uppercut business, and this is like a supernova that you charge up and explode. This class is so cool. I've really liked it. Right now she's only 340 eye level, and since she's my most recently boosted all, it's kind of tough for her to have the harmony shards saved up. A Fix of Tricks, thank you so much. Big flicks for you, appreciate it. Thanks so much for the 2 months. It's kind of tough for me to justify having her be like the next character to T2, but I really like this character a lot. She is super cool. Lots of really fun AoEs. So, I don't know, I'm glad we made the Scrapper, the Striker and all, but like, I think this is the martial artist that I wanted to make initially, and like, now that I did make her, she's just so cool. Tons of AoE. I feel like she kind of takes a beating though. Maybe that's my gameplay that needs to be cleaned up so she doesn't take a beating, but I mean, it's just badass. So cool. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to make a ton of ults if you don't want to. And Sork is awesome. Like, I love my Berserker a lot. I just feel like for me, getting into the game a little bit, and, like learning the game through making ults is just been kind of fun. Just to get a feel for the different play styles and stuff. But yeah, this character's nutty. But she does seem to take a little bit of damage though. Maybe we'll just have to get better gear on her. But just in terms of just how fun it is to play, like that's like the main thing for me. She's just super fun to play. And she does, like, pretty okay damage, but I think a lot of it's just how flashy how cool her attacks are. Because when I want to play martial artist, like, the kicks of the Striker are really cool and stuff, but I think for me it's, like, I want to just, like, punchy punchies, right? Not so much kicks. And this character is about as punchy as it gets. Just big, destructive annihilation. Look at her awakening, too. Ooh, like 2 big dragons just charging in. I think that's my favorite attack of hers, though. That, like, diving uppercut thing. I think I have it spec'd for electricity. But I don't think it always does that. Then Supernova can just one-tap rares. Like, it's crazy. So she's kind of a beast. Yeah, she's very punchy. Which, like I said, that's kind of what I was looking for with my martial artist. Kind of sitting there just tanking the big guy, though. I gotta watch out for that. Supernova. Pow! Don't want to dig into that combo too much. That's kind of just one of my meter builders. Boom. Really wanted to have my ult ready, but I don't, so then we just gotta sort of beat this guy down. But yeah, if you get enough crit, like, I think it's the ability critting that resets it. So, if you get enough crit, you can just, like, reset your Super Fist a lot. Which sounds so cool. Deathblade or Scrapper? I still think that my Deathblade feels, like, more smooth and better than Scrapper. But maybe it's just I just, you know, she's higher level and I've played it more too, right? So there's that to consider. But no, Scrapper just seems like, there's just like a lot of impact to a lot of her attacks. That's just cool. But yeah, Deathblade still feels really, really good. Lance Master, I've heard so many good things about. It's not out yet, but yeah, I've heard a lot of people like really excited for it. The other thing is a combo ability. I need to remember that. Sometimes I drop the combo on my little first stompy. Yeah, gotta drop that last kick. Bang! So the martial artist classes are pretty cool overall. Her auto attacks are like, her like normal like clicks are so slow, it's funny. Oh my god. I love that attack though. She has two different like ground stompers. But yeah, that thing is so cool. And you can change the direction of it midair too. Your Q just like is like a super short cooldown, it, like gathers mobs up a little bit and just slams them. Some big punchies from this one. That attack actually, it's a green one, but it actually builds shock. I didn't notice that. That's cool. And look how slow those attacks are. Just do the hit with the diving uppercut right off the bat. Stompy, stompy, bang. Dunzo. Run it back. Run it on back. Love this class. My newest boost, and really crazy fun. Yeah. Oh, a hotfix patch. What's in the hotfix patch? So yeah, I don't know. I would be like tempted to make her my next tier 2 alt, because I think I enjoy the most, but she just hasn't put in the time. So Striker would be the character that has put in the time. Maybe even Badge Cletus, but I don't know. I think Striker might have to be the next T2, just simply because of the fact that he's saved up so many more Harmony Shards. But I bet if I gave her some mats, and she got higher level, she could farm Harmony Shards pretty quick, but I don't know. I think that every class in this game just has such, like, cool, unique playstyle. Except for maybe the classes that are, like, mirrors of each other, like War Dancer and Striker, but even then, they're, like, pretty... They have, like, some interesting differences, right? But that attack, just, like, all of her stuff is just so cool. A lot of it does massive AoE. And if I use my mobility more, I probably will take less damage. Learn my class better, but her dash is a double dash. You can just like dash twice back to back. So cool. I think WoW's pumping. I'm just having a blast with this game. That's really all there is to it. Nothing against WoW at all. It's just simply like, this game is just a lot of fun to log into and play. And the streams have been popping off, you know? Some of the YouTube videos have been things that people have enjoyed, which is cool. I think because on Twitch we had like the big boost of finding, you know, a Lost Ark audience from the Legend of Lost Ark event. I think on YouTube, it's a little bit different because people are like, what's this game? You know, they don't really know to look to my channel for Lost Ark content, so you're kind of at the mercy of the algorithm even more than usual. But, I mean, like I said, the content seems to be well received, especially on Twitch. And some of the videos have done well on YouTube, and people seem to be digging on YouTube, so... All in all, just having fun with the game, man. As long as you guys continue to enjoy it, I mean, I'm down to continue to grind it, man. I love playing it, so... Gonna have to make use of this double dash right quick. There we go. I love playing it, so happy to keep jamming on it. There's the big boy. My ult is definitely not up yet, though. With the double dash coming in clutch there. Alright, we're gonna have to use a potion and get to work with these guys somehow. To get some of this shock action going here. Ground pound them. Paunchy punch. Somebody grabbing that top Saiyan spot. You'll love to see it, Jesse Wayne. What's up, man? Thank you, dude. If you love watching, I'm glad to have you here, bro. It's a lot of fun to play. Kind of get in rhythm with your class, and it just feels really good. I also just love Chaos Dungeons in particular. So being able to do Chaos Dungeons on a bunch of different characters is great. We get to group up with some pumpers for the Guardian raids and the alts, too. It's pretty fun. Got a lot of work to do this week. It's going to be a bit of a busy week. Busy week of travel and kind of being out of our normal schedule and element just a little bit, but we should still be able to get on most days next week and get some good work in on the weekends, or in the night times, I should say. On the this weekend, we're going to be visiting my family, and then during the week, we're going to go visit Jenny's family, so no Friday, Saturday night streams for us this coming weekend, and then probably only nighttime streams on the weekdays, but still should be able to get some good work in. It's a really nice time to play this game, too, because the event is so pumping. It gives you, like, a whole vendor to work towards buying out with a lot of really good mats on it, so definitely a good time to put in some work. And with all these characters, I mean, I get to farm a lot of juice for the event, and all my characters can kind of make use of it. Oh, man, she feels pretty good with some swiftness on her, though. Man, every class does, but Ooh, man. Like, I just got that like, little swiftness orb thing. Every class feels good with swiftness. That was nice. I might have to build her with swiftness. What's the build that you're supposed to build on her? Does she need specialization, or can you go, like, crit swiftness? I wonder. Epic engraving save you so much gold? Yeah. I need to get on that. I got a lot of my engravings that I wanted on my, my main already, but maybe I could work on some other engravings. I mean, I don't even have blue engravings for my alts, so. But there are definitely some good ones I could get, like, that I would know and want to use on my main, like Master's Tenacity. Actually, that's probably exactly what I should do. Probably should use it on Master's Tenacity now that I think about it. Because I have the blue Master's Tenacity already, I think. So working towards the epic one would be really good. Because there's class engraving one, and then there's normal engravings. And all those are going to go down in price by a lot because there's a way more supply now. Oh, big smacks in the day. Nice, right in that thing. Spec crit for shock. Really? I want to go swiftness. Taijutsu does feel pretty good too, though. But yeah, I love this class. Because you could go the Taijutsu build too. And I tried it, and I liked it okay. But I think like my favorite abilities are shock abilities. So I ended up going shock instead. But I don't know. This actually doesn't reduce your stamina abilities either. This makes your shock abilities go down, but this makes them do way more damage, huh? Interesting. But yeah, I like shock training for now. I'll probably keep experimenting, but I love the Scrapper. Very glad we boosted her. She owns.